All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Passions Podcast post show.
Hey. And you will notice that we have a very special guest today. We are here with Miss Ashley.
Hello. Cheers, fashion fans.
So Ashley is one of our patrons and a very active member of our Passionistas. I don't know what we call it, society. I don't know what we're calling it these days. The Passionista Society.
The Passionista Society. I love that for whatever reason, instead of the Passionista community, I love that it's the society. It makes me feel more elevated.
It is more elevated. So yes, the Passionista Society. So Ashley's going to be helping us out today for the post show. She watched all the episodes this week along with us. And so Ashley, what do you want to talk about first?
Chad, men are just like so prideful in thinking, oh yeah, nothing's wrong with me, even though I'm like bleeding profusely.
Bleeding out all over Harmony. This man has left a trail of blood from organization to organization. From establishment to establishment,
from set to set. He's left a trail of blood that even the Harmony Police Department would be able to follow.
Even they would be able to figure it out. They're like, I think that guy's the one who's bleeding.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And he could just get stitches and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you just need some stitches and then you won't die. But he's like, I'll take death, please.
Yeah. And I mean, like, yes, a trip to the emergency room when you don't have any insurance can be very expensive. Like, even just stitches and some pain medicine and some antibiotics is probably going to run him. Well, I don't know what it was in 2000, but now it would easily run you $1,400 at the emergency room. So like, I get it, except $1,400 is cheap for my life. That's a small price to pay to live.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever actually put a price tag on my life, but it wouldn't be $1,400.
Baby, it's in the trillions. It's what comes after trillions.
Quadrillions, perhaps?
Quadrillions. I think it is. I think that might be right. I was about to say dodecastil, which is.
Is that a drug? Is that the drug that Chad needs to stay alive?
I think dodecastil. No, I think dodecastil is that birth control that was like giving women like really bad blood clots, and they had to take it off the market.
Yeah, he needs his blood to clot. That's what Chad needs.
Yeah. Chad needs dodecastil. I don't know if that's even a real thing, but it is definitely coming to mind. But yeah, Chad, what the fuck, man?
And as much as I would love to live in Harmony, I would become concerned with some of the citizens in Harmony. I mean, Chad passes out and like citizens like walk right past him.
Like, oh yeah. Well, yeah, he's passed out on the wharf, and Kay and Simone walk past, and Kay's like,
call 911. Call 911.
Exactly. Once again, Kay's like, oh, it's probably just some drunk guy. Let's go the other way. Like, girl, luckily Simone realized.
At least she's consistent. Kay.
She is definitely consistently terrible.
Yeah,
that's true. Yep, that's true.
Very true. So I hope, now Chad's like at the house and that whole thing. Chad's just losing blood. Oh, and then TC coming in and shaking him.
Oh my God. Again, these men.
These fucking men. He asks no questions. He just shakes the shit out of him. Which I guess I get it. He's in his house. He didn't know he was in his house. And then he did hear Whitney scream. So it was like, what the hell? What the hell was going on?
Road.
Yeah. So that's anything else you want to say about Chad?
Just
he's stubborn AF and very frustrating.
It's beyond it. It is indefensible at this point. Like, it's beyond anything that I could be like, oh well, I kind of understand, because I fucking don't. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Even if I was 16, I would not understand it. Because like I said, my life is worth a dodecastil.
Dodecasilions.
No, quintillions or whatever. Yeah. So let's actually talk about, Ashley, you wanted to talk about the Lobster Shack dinner.
That Grace is like the worst hostess ever.
Yes,
Yes.
fucking Grace.
Grace, girl, have you lost your mind?
Why? I just like Grace. Just shut up.
Yeah, Grace, shut the fuck up. So she was getting on my nerves 30 minutes into the first episode. Not 30 minutes, but like 5 minutes into the first episode, I was like, okay, Grace is about to be a fucking problem. Grace is about to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right. She was a problem the entire time.
I am wondering if she's a problem because is she still under the amulet's influence?
I don't think so, because also we got no magic this week. So
Grace is just an idiot.
Grace is just being an oblivious idiet. Yes.
Yes, that's what I put in my notes. Oblivious.
Fully and completely oblivious.
But that stare with Julian looking at Chad's pictures, like, what's it? That kind of creeped me out.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Chad's picture. Oh my God. And Grace trying to figure out, well, I don't know if I know anybody. And honestly, as I was watching, I was like, she just don't want to seem racist and say he looked like Eve.
Well, the only black boy I know must be related to the only black family I know. That's how math works in harmony.
but it might be right. She's like, if I say Eve, it might seem racist.
That was definitely the subtext I picked up on. For sure. So, yeah, that dinner. Oh,
that was
and did they eat?
I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, Ashley?
The most awkward dinner I've ever witnessed in my life. Like
every time this group of people gets together for dinner, they somehow become more awkward.
Well, who eats like that? Like, you sit down to dinner and you eat together. They're all up from the table, one over here, one over there. They're constantly back in and out. Did any of them actually have a meal? And then how did it even end? Because then the next thing I know, Ivy's walking through the park by herself.
I mean, I saw no lobster Ubers.
I saw not one lobster Uber. Not a one. Or lobster rolls.
No.
I love lobster rolls.
I don't know. I don't think they actually ate.
No, I don't think they did either. They just got drunk. They all just kept drinking.
You know what? Sounds like a great dinner to me.
I know. I want to have a drink, but I can't because I'm busy.
I'm having wine.
I know. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Ashley's wine.
Oh, it looks so good.
What kind do you having?
Pinot Grigio. I'm a part of a wine club, Knocking Point.
It's called Knocking Point. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's from Walla Walla, Washington.
Oh, nice. I have one of my friends is from Walla Walla, Washington. And the first time he said that's where he was from, I thought I misheard him and had a stroke. I was like, Walla Walla, Washington? Like, that doesn't sound like a real place, but it is. No,
man. The first time I ever heard of Walla Walla, I didn't know that was a real place. Like, I had heard it on like Barney, like in a song, Walla Walla, you know? And so I thought that wasn't a real place, and I found out that it was. And then also Kalamazoo. I thought that was some shit Dr. Seuss made up.
No, Michigan.
I thought for sure that was some Dr. Seuss shit well into my 20s.
Oh, see, so being from Ohio, I knew Kalamazoo was a place because it's just north in the state above us. So
yep.
These are real places.
So let's move on to your faves, my faves. Half of the couple is my fave, Teresa. Ethan can kick rocks.
Ethan can suck my butt.
Ethan can play in traffic.
I don't know. I mean, after the Wharf Kiss, this Ethan has impressed me a little bit because I don't know. It's like the shipping. I'm a shipper. I've loved this couple for 8 years.
Ashley's a hopeless romantic. Look, the thing is, I root for Teresa and Ethan. I remember being like, oh my gosh, Teresa and Ethan. And I think I have said this before. I root for them because it's what Teresa wants. I want Teresa to win. I just wish she would choose better. because Ethan is not doing it for me. Like this whole sneaking into her bedroom through the window. Why can't you come through the front door? Why couldn't you knock?
I was thinking he was pulling a Hank.
He definitely was pulling a Hank.
He definitely, yeah. But Teresa got hanked, and he was
Teresa got hanked by Ethan.
Long distance hanking.
Yeah.